affordable ways to stay healthy in Nigeria. Affordable ways you can stay healthy in Nigeria.
It has always been a challenge. People want to stay healthy. People keep saying, how can I do these things? The next thing you say is, you need to register in a gym. You need to go to a gym. You need to keep fit. That's where you can do it. But in my practice, I've discovered that most people, when they register in a gym, they hardly go. Apart from not being practical, you are spending and you're not actually achieving the results that you want to get. So what I tell people, I say, being practical. When you get up from bed, you say, look, I want to do jumping jacks. I want to do some push-ups. I want to skip. These are things you can actually do within your environment. And better still, if your environment is safe enough, you could take a walk. Recommendation is 30 minutes of physical activity 5 days a week. That's 150 minutes. You could do that and achieve a lot.
Okay.
And you don't necessarily have to spend the amount of money that you do in having to go to join a gym. You could go ahead, have a schedule for the exercise and carry it out effectively.
In as much as everybody is trying to stay healthy, cost implications also are very important. So of course, due to the economic situation of the country, everybody is trying to minimize costs and at least make sure that they still stay healthy. Just like the doctor said, the two main ways of staying healthy, can be classified into dietary changes and lifestyle changes. For the dietary change, it's also important that Nigerians make intentional choices when it comes to food, because it is garbage in, garbage out. So whatever you put into your system has a lot to do with your well-being, has a lot to do with how your body responds to the nourishment you're getting. So you can actually be deficient in important vitamins, or you can also be overnourished, because malnutrition, is divided into two. You have overnourishment and have undernourishment. But for people to be healthy, there has to be a healthy balance. So that means your choices of foods must be intentional. For children, we know that they have different cravings, sugar cravings, sweet cravings, and all that. Here is when the parents or the caregivers should actually be very, very assertive, on the choices of food that they permit their children to eat. So it's important that your diet must have all the important nutrients of food. As we know, a balanced diet. You have your healthy proteins, you have your fruits, you have your vegetables, you have your dietary fibers, and of course water, because all these things at the end of the day determine how well you do, determines the growth rate of your children, their developmental milestones, and even how they perform mentally and academically to a large extent is dependent on their diet. So you see now that diet and lifestyle are complementary. So both go hand in hand to ensure that you are healthy. So make healthy choices.
Stay logged to Doctors Mike for the full video of this episode and more. On YouTube, Doctors Mike _official, Facebook Doctors Mike, Instagram Doctors Mike, and TikTok Doctors Mike.